Hello, it's Boogeyman. This is kind of like a review type thing for the new Amazing Spider-Man. Not that you guys care or even watch this shit, but it's fun doing that because I'm bored. Um, Let me first say all three of Sam Raimi's Spider-Mans I really enjoyed. I liked them a lot. I think the studio on part 3 should let Raimi alone because the fact is that Raimi didn't want Venom in this third one, as I recall reading. I think there's just some directors out there that studios just should leave the fuck alone. And Sam is one of them. Once he has an idea of what a movie should look like, he just shouldn't leave them alone. At any rate, I think the third one was a bit too cartoonish. There's too many villains. That's one problem about these comic book adaptation movies that I hate. They just put too many villains in one movie, and it just ruins the whole fucking deal. Um, I think putting one major villain in a movie is perfect. Um, Other than that, you can have other villains in there that's not as popular or the main villain or whatnot. Sort of like how they did with Harry Osborn in part 3. That would be perfect. It's not really a main. I mean, there was some focus on them, but not like like Sandman. Um, no two, three, one, up to four villains in one movie is just stupid. The Amazing Spider-Man. I have to say it was a much darker film. It was grittier, which I love. I love how dark and edgy it was. A little bit more grittier, it would have been like perfect. Um, there's a couple of things they've changed on this. Like he doesn't get into the wrestling match, and all that crap. Which, if I remember the comic books correctly, he was originally in a cage match. I'm not quite sure. Um, but the web shooters. Oh boy, what a treat for us Spidey fans. I mean, don't get me wrong, the organic spider webs were fascinating, and I kind of like the idea. But logically, I don't think it would work like that. The web shooters was just a fascinating thing. Growing up reading comic books, we all know he had web shooters. Uh, I wish they went into a little bit more detail on how he did it and what they will look like. Which, if you go to the Facebook page of the Amazing Spider-Man, you'll see he made a wristband, or like a little wristband, a watch, like sensors, and it's just amazing. But the little canister, like the fluid, the web fluid, clicks into it, I just don't see how that's like plausible. I mean, it's like a little cartridge full of liquid, and it's supposed to spin out like hundreds of miles of webbing or something like that. I never got that, even as a kid, like the old-fashioned one you got all the way around. But I loved it. I was like, finally the web shooter. But the action in the movie was superb. I went to see the 3D version, which was phenomenal. Uh, the actors, Andrew Garfield, that played new Peter Parker slash Spider-Man, I think this time was perfect size for Spidey. He was off a good Peter Parker. Um, what else? I don't think the no disrespect for the actress, but the actress that played Aunt May just wasn't feeling Aunt May on her part. Uh, Dr. Carter's Lizard was phenomenal. The CGI on this movie was phenomenal. There was, I think, 2 or 3 editing mishaps. It just looked like a big chunk of film was like spliced together, and it just kind of worries me. I don't know. Um, there were some scenes that should have not been edited the way they were. Should have been drug out a little bit more. You know, like when Spider-Man or when he first makes his costume, and you haven't seen the costume yet, he's like running through the rooftops, jumping, and camera's like falling person right before it, the glass window when he sticks them into the window. I seen the unedited version of that, the uncut version of that, and it was a lot longer, and it felt more adrenaline rushed. Um, but the way they clipped it together, it just jumped too fast. Or the roof, the yellow roof, and then finally you see the suit. Which brings me to the suit. I'm not too thrilled on how the suit looks. Fabric-wise, how it looks, I think it's genius because it's something I think a teenage kid would make out of, materials that we actually have. But the whole new concept about the blue on its gloves, I'm not like too thrilled about. The like Adidas, no, the Puma stripe going down the arm and the leg, the big white stripe. I wasn't feeling it, and the belt. I, I don't know, wasn't feeling it. The eyes, I like the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man eyes more than anything. But the eyes they had on the mask, I like how he actually shows you took like a pair of sunglasses and sewn in for. But suit, the new design for the suit just it was Spider-Man, it was still Spider-Man. I liked the material, I liked how it looked, but I just didn't like the design. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overanalyzing it, but the new Spider-Man is just phenomenal. Um, we have to wait till 2014 for Spidey 2, which I'm kind of upset for. If they just hurry up and get pre-projection or post-production done now, get script done, get the table read, get the CGI people working on their craft, get the stuff filmed now. I think they can have it out by late next year, like November or December. But that's just me. I'm impatient. I know if I was directing it, I know how I would work it, where people would be on and off schedule on a very tight range of scheduling. And I think I can get it done next year. We can get it out to the masses like next year. Like I said, if you start like ASAP. Um, Other than that, we have to wait 2014 to see maybe the spectacular Spider-Man or something. I hope they bring Venom back in one of these movies, the black suit back, and do it right this time. Not just like a 15-minute thing of Venom. I don't know. Doc Ock, I would like to see updated and brought back. Rhino, uh, Electro. Who else? I don't know. What's your thoughts? Who do you want to see in the new Spider-Man coming out in 2014? Do you like the characters? Do you like the actors, actresses? Do you like how they went back to the original formula from the original comic books before Mary Jane? What's the deal? Comment.